Hey everyone, my name is Dillon Myers, and you're probably watching this video because you're having some kind of audio issue. So I'm just going to run through some of our common audio issues, how to quickly solve them, and hopefully get your problems fixed. So first things first, if you're having any issues during an event or meeting, the first thing that you always want to check is the Need Help button in the top right corner. So if you click that, it will show you a list of common issues, including our customer support line. So always check that out first. So now I'm just going to kind of walk through a couple of the common issues and steps you can take to try and solve them. And the first thing is if you're in an event or a meeting and you're talking to someone and they're saying that they can't hear you. So if this is happening, I want you to try a few things first. The number one thing is to make sure that this button in the bottom left that says mute my voice, make sure that that's not red. If it's red, it means you're muted and no one's going to be able to hear you. If you're all good there, the next thing is to make sure that you're using the correct microphone. So you can go into your settings tab up here in the top right, click on tech settings, and you can see what audio device is being used as your microphone. And so this is what's going to be used to record your voice and send it to everyone you're meeting with. So just make sure that that is selected to the right one and it's a working one. And if you have multiple, you might want to try a couple different ones to see which one works best. And then the last thing is if that's not working, there could be something going on with maybe your connection or something like that. So an easy way to see if this fixes it is to click the refresh button up here in the left-hand side. That will just reload the browser and hopefully fix something if it was off when it was originally connecting to the platform. And then the last thing you can do is if that still doesn't work and you know that you have a working microphone that works on other platforms, you can try restarting the computer. Sometimes if you've used a different video platform like Zoom, sometimes it locks onto the camera or microphone. And so restarting the computer will just reset all those controls and hopefully get your microphone working so you can talk and be heard during a meeting. So that's the number one common audio issue. The next one is if you're hearing an audio echo. So sometimes there's a lot of people in a meeting and you're hearing audio go back and forth and it's creating this really annoying echoing effect. If that's happening, it means someone that you are meeting with has their volume too loud and their microphone is picking it up, so it creates this awful echo. So if you're hearing it, it means it's happening, the echo is actually happening on someone else's device. So what you can do is if you're in a meeting, you can ask if other people in the audience can lower their volume or to switch to headphones, which will cancel that out. One of those two things will usually pretty quickly get rid of an audio echo, but it's all about reaching out to the other people you're meeting with and just making sure that their volume's not too loud. Those are the two most common issues. If you're in a meeting and you can't hear someone else or you can't hear the presenter, you can ask them to go through the steps that I walked you through when someone else couldn't hear you, or you can try refreshing. Sometimes there's no better fix than a quick refresh because if there's some sort of loading issue, that will solve it. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions or this doesn't solve your audio issue, feel free to contact our customer support. You can find it if you click on Need Help and click on the customer support line. It will give you a phone number and a contact email. Thanks so much, and I hope this was helpful.